What's going on, everybody? Doc here, Average Gamer guys, back yet again. Duskmourn time. Let's get into another draft. I'm doing a bunch of my recording this weekend, and I can't get enough. I'm having too much fun. Too much fun. I really the arena direct win really has me motivated for some Duskmourn, and I'm a big fan of the format. So let's see if we can't fire this one off and jump in and build something fun. Okay, here we go. All right, how do we want to get started here? Let's see. Do I want to go into blue-white? There's some great blue-white cards. I'm not the biggest fan of Head Shredder. Fear of Reduction in the right deck. Very, very good, but a top-end play. Get Out, I don't mind. Cyclical Owner's fine. Piggy Bank is actually pretty interesting. We just did the Rakdos thing. What I'm actually thinking about doing here is taking a Seize from Slumber, kind of staying open, but Seize from Slumber, Tunnel Surveyor, and Glimmerlight are things that I like. So let me take this to get going here. And of course, there's a Disturbing Mirth, which is the colors we would want to be. There's an Underwater Tunnel in this pack. There's the Orphans of the Wheat. We could try to put together their survival deck. Do we try that? I guess maybe. Okay. White green survival? Question mark. Let's see if it comes around. Oh, maybe I should draft this deck. I like to win. It's not the best. It's not the best archetype. Here's the problem I found. I think mostly with this build, this deck. Decent removal. We'll find some good options here. Trapped in the Screen, Seize from Slumber. A couple other good green removal spells. So I'm not too concerned about that. We can ramp, which will be pretty nice. This survival mechanic really requires a bunch of good uncommons, is the biggest challenge. And, you know, Orphans of the Wheat is great for that. Survivor is solid for us to be able to manifest Dread. There's quite a few white survival creatures. There's a couple of other green survival creatures. But a lot of the really, really good ones are uncommons. And we'll see if we can pick enough of those up. Wow. This is a pack. Am I going to be able to do Delirium? So, I mean, Acrobatic Cheerleader here is, like, not terrible for what we're trying to do. Patchwork Beastie is kind of interesting. This I should have went Rakdos this time. The Nowhere to Run getting past is pretty crazy. No blue in this pack, and I'm gonna cut off. I'm gonna do the survival thing. I'm gonna see. There's a Trapped in the Screen, which is great. Flesh Burrower in this deck would be pretty good. White seems to be somewhat open, so we might have a chance here. I'm not stuck on green by any means, but this is definitely the color combo for this archetype. Huh. I think I just take the Monstrous Emergence here. Although Dazzling Theater, Prop Room is really... I'm going to take this. This is pretty interesting. Unwanted Remake would be something that I would really consider here. But I'm going to take the Hardened Escort because that's going to be very, very good in this deck. I am a big fan of Flesh Burrower. If we go really small, we look for Glimmerlights and some other things that we can do. Could be pretty interesting. We could go... I'm going to just do this. I've seen quite a bit of black cards come around. I'm going to keep that open. And if we see like a Rite of the Moth here, which I think was potentially in this next pack. No, but Horrid Vigor is, and is a great card for what we're trying to do. I'm going to take this. White is very open. Derelict Addict is also not bad for what we're trying to do. I'm not necessarily set on going 3-color here, but these are 2 good cards. We have the survival mechanic here, and this will be fantastic if we want to look at also kind of doing a sub theme for reanimation. We got Mind Skinner, Undead Sprinter, we have Ethereal Armor, Coordinated Clobbering. I think we just grab the Coordinated Clobbering here because that also triggers our survival. I need a few good survival creatures. That's what I need. Just a couple. Couple more. Could be in decent shape here. I think we take the Glimmer here. This card's just too good. Again, that'll help us attack. I need a few more removal spells, but Clobbering's fine. Vigor's good. Traps your screen good. Seize good. I'd like to see another Seize, another Trapped. I have been asking for it. And they're making their way around. Bunch of murders going around too. I think Patch Play Thing's just too good. Just too good. I love this card. Good reanimation target too if we end up sticking into that. Although at this point, I don't know that we need to. Nico, interesting. You don't see that often. Here's a Shrewd Storyteller. And there's a Cautious Survivor, which might make it back around. So, and there's a Glimmer Seeker. All right. I think we take the exercise here. Need some removal. I mean, we have... Baseball Bat would be awesome in this deck. I mean, I wouldn't mind like another Defiant Survivor. I wouldn't mind another Horrid Vigor. Again, being able to let us get our attacks in, get our survival mechanic rolling here. But I mean, we've pretty well put it together. Another Orphans of the Wheat would be really ideal. Just because, again, even late, we attack with this. Tap a whole bunch of stuff. We get a whole bunch of triggers. I do think Glimmer Seeker is also going to would be really good if we could see another of those. And I would absolutely take another Hardened Escort. So just a handful more creatures here. And then some good removal. This could be really interesting. Baseball Bat. I'd love to see the Baseball Bat. That would be really nice. There's my Hardened Escort. So one of the pieces down. I would take a Moldering Gym too. I'd take a Spine Seeker as well. A couple of things to fix some mana. I don't think we have to get into the splash here. Fear Surveillance is actually really nice. Good low curve creature with Surveil. That's good. Just take the Beastie here. Top end. We'll take another Cheerleader because this deck wants to do that. I don't know. The back end of this probably not going to be great. All right. Something good here. Wow. Wow. Oh, boy. Double mythics. Somebody's going to be so happy at past Innocuous, but I am absolutely slamming that. What do I do here? Enchantments. I don't feel like I'm going to have a ton of those. I don't know that I even play this, but I'm going to take this. The other Horrid Vigor was what I was thinking. There's a Monstrous Emergence is not bad. Splitskin Doll's okay here. I think I take the Monstrous Emergence, though. Do I want an emerge? Do I want to emerge? Or do I want just another fear? I think we take the fear. That powers up ethereal armor a little bit. I think Living Phone actually sits pretty good in the deck. We'll have to see. I definitely need I need a little bit more removal here. I take this. I think Grand Entryway is fine in this deck. Yeah, I think again, if we can see like it'll be a little hard pressed, but if I can see another Cease from Slumber and Horrid Vigor, I think we'd be in really nice shape. Wow. A really late Savior of the Small. That's pretty huge. I do think we got mostly, outside of the baseball bat, I think we got just about every every good survival creature here. The baseball bat's not a creature, but is I can't not take that. Oh, what a pack. What a pack. Maybe I shouldn't have taken the baseball bat. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Let's take a look at this. Let us take a look at this. I don't think I play that. Don't think I play that. I feel pretty solid to actually probably want to go like this. I think I can sacrifice a cheerleader there. So we have Clobbering, Exercise, Vigor, Emergence, Trapped, and Seized. Ethereal Armor is the only one I don't. So Double Fear, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now the question is, do I want to play the Dazzling Theater? This actually feels pretty sick in this deck with Dollmaker's Shop. I'm thinking no fear, no armor, maybe no ghost, and maybe no phone. I mean, is this the build? Because again, I mean, Theater, I think we absolutely play because this is another way for 4 mana. We get to just tap everything to play a creature and trigger a whole bunch of survive. How many survivals do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's pretty good. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Let's try it. Survival mechanic. Dollmaker shop. Here we go. Okay. Ooh. We got a little Orphans of the Wheat. We're keeping. Savior of the Small here. I need some mana. We get some lands, though. I don't know what we draw here. I think we just go this route. Let's see. If I Monstrous Emergence, that then lets me attack. And I want this Surveil. I need a land, so I have plays, but I think I need the land. If I don't get the land, I can split skin Doll. There's the land. Oh, and there's a Glimmer. Woo! I don't know. Lionheart here is pretty insane. Yeah, just gonna let me keep running back split skin Doll. Keep drawing some cards. I feel like there's a counter spell. Oh. Well, this is interesting now because I can harden Escort and attack. I care more about drawing the card, actually. This is pretty insane value actually here on the survival mechanic. When this works, this could work really nicely. I want to get Dazzling Theater out there. Sure. Yep, sure. Really good. Taking 3 here. Yeah. Oh man, that was gonna be interesting. So we harden escort here on the Savior of the Small. Orphans of the Wheat then taps the Glimmer, which is then gonna give me the ability. I tap the Glimmer Seeker probably, and the Split Skin Doll, and this big damage coming through. They have to force some blocks. And then the value train is just there. And then if any of these things die, if Orphans of the Wheat, whatever, somehow dies or something else, it's just instantly getting returned with Savior of the Small. That's pretty good. I think I need to keep this just for Dollmaker's Shop. Really hope this doesn't let me down. Come on, deck. Land here is totally fine. That's sad. I did ask for land. Is this going to get Glassworks is the question. I mean, I'm going to say they're going to spend their mana to do that. But as well, surprised they didn't unlock Locker Room. We got another Vanish from sight. That would be so gross. Okay. I need Glimmer Seeker to stay on the battlefield here. It's dead. Oh my god, dude. Please give me a forest. Hardened Escort could come back. This is insane, bro. It's actually insane. I'm just gonna unlock this, whatever. It's a removal spell. If they have another removal spell. I've never played a more frustrating deck, literally in my entire life. I like seriously, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, and they're just gonna keep now they have creatures. I mean, what can you do, right? They drew every removal spell and probably in their whole deck. They're doing the rooms thing. And now I'm just drawing lands. I mean, you know, no, that was one of the most unfun matches I've ever played. So vanishing, which is, you know, fine. That's not my drawback, but I thought Hardened Escort was fine. Inferno on the Escort, Scorching, then counter, then double Scorching. I just... If at any point, I feel like if at any point with Dollmaker Shop out, if we were to have even just one creature stick and just be able to punch in once or twice, then there's some 1/1s here. Then they ended up being, you know, 2/2s or 3/3s. And that's just a different game. Okay. Give this a go. Some interesting things here. This is where Horrid Vigor can be pretty interesting for us. Let's see if they're ramping into something big. Vitality. Little interesting play. The next turn here, we just exercise the vitality. Hoping we draw a land as well. Any land would be fine. Exiling this, as long as that's not a Shard Mage's Rescue, it's fine. Yeah, they're gonna crack this to get the 6/6. Escort for them is nice. There's my land. This is an interesting one here. They're on a pretty short clock with Ritual Chamber, but again, they're drawing a lot of cards as well. That's smart. It's a good play. Man, they got everything. Oh. Catch play thing's pretty good. I'm surprised they didn't Anthropede their own Ritual Chamber, but maybe they have another way to get rid of it. Oh, they can sack it. Final Vengeance. Yeah. Good play. I don't think I squeaked this one out. And a drag to the roots. Holy moly, dude. Oh, that's... mildly frustrating. We're here. It's blockers at least. I have to do this. An error removal spell. Cheerleader, nice. Well, I can harden escort and savior now to Splitskin Doll or Orphans of the Wheat with savior. I harden escort with savior. That gives me some blockers. I get to Splitskin Doll back, draw another card. This might just save me right here. Thing is, you can't double block. Oh, this is tough. I get my hardened escort back. Then I'm able to replay it here. And I can just make the same attack. Let's go. I cannot believe we pull this out. Whoo! Close one. Dollmaker Shop was amazing. This just being able to get in and get me this extra blocker was critical. Because then if they attack, I can just basically chump both of these. They can't then attack. I mean, they could play something else, but yeah, that was just too good. And then we're just Savior the Small with Hardened Escort. Just going to be too much survival value here for me. Okay, I'm going to pause this here. That second match. Holy smokes. A little bit tilting. But other than that, the deck's actually performing pretty good. I'm actually quite happy with it. Nice curve, feels really, really good. We're able to really kind of trigger off the survival, which was the hope here. So I think I'll wrap this video up here, but look out for part 2, because I think we'll jump back in and we'll see if we can't pick up some additional wins. I got some nice components for what we're trying to do here again, and it feels like we're able to actually get a few of these things out pretty timely to get some of the synergy that we're looking for. Dazzling Theater, although we haven't been able to make use of it, has come in pretty big, so it was nice to be able to get this down. It'll be interesting to see what we can do with that. Dollmaker Shop, as it always is just absolutely fantastic, and works out really nice in this deck as well, with us trying to push through some damage. So happy with it. Flash from socials, like, comment, subscribe, stick around, like I said, for part 2. Links in the description. Want to join the Discord, want to check out some of our other channels. We got 2 playlists, MTG Arena Action, and we do box openings on Wednesdays, sometimes randomly throughout the week. Play boosters, collector packs, all that good stuff, some bundles. So if you want to check out all of that stuff, be sure to peruse those. And like I said, hit that sub button for us, trying to get to 1,000 subs. First big channel milestone, so we appreciate all the support. Hopefully you're enjoying. Thank you so much, and we'll be sure to catch you in the next one. Peace.